In a quiet, cozy room bathed in soft golden light, a small child yawns, ready for the night. Through the window shines a silvery moon, casting shadows that drift and swoon. Around the room are toys and things, a gentle bear, a bunny with wings, a dollhouse bright with tiny lights, and a row of cars parked just right. There's a rocking chair with a soft blue throw, a quilted blanket with stars in rows. A sleepy child snuggles close, listening to the night's soft prose. The child whispers, "Good night, room so dear. Good night, moon, round and clear. Good night, stars, that twinkle so high. Good night, clouds drifting by. Good night, soft and cozy bed, where I lay down my sleepy head. Good night, curtains swaying light. Good night, walls, good night, night." As they look around, they softly say, "Good night, toys from a playful day. Good night, bear with a gentle face. Good night, bunny, in your soft, snug place." And out the window, stretching wide, good night, tree, with branches spread side to side. Good night, leaves that shimmer and dance. Good night, flowers in a moonlit trance. Good night, owl with wise, round eyes, who watches quietly from her perch up high. Good night, crickets chirping low. Good night, fireflies softly aglow. Good night, river flowing slow, reflecting stars as it winds below. Good night, hills with shadows steep. Good night, world, time for sleep. The child curls up, their eyes start to close as the night wraps them in sweet repose, and one last whisper fills the air, as soft as a feather, as light as a prayer. Good night, dreams of castles tall, and good night, dreams of waterfalls. Good night, dreams of sailing ships, and gentle breezes on fingertips. Good night to all the stories told, of dragons brave and knights of old. Good night, fields and open skies. Good night, stars with twinkling eyes. Good night to wonders near and far, to every flower, tree, and star. Good night, world, all tucked in tight. Good night, and sleep in light. With a sleepy sigh and a whisper light, the child drifts off to dreamland's delight. And outside, the stars keep watch from afar, shining down like a soft, glowing scar. The room is still, the world is deep. Good night to all, it's time to sleep.